Hello, Ray Phoenix here again. This is Lumines Plus on the Ps2, a pretty unique puzzle game for the Ps2. It's very similar to Tetris, but it's very different from Tetris too. You simply take the squares you get there, the squares that consist of more squares. You have to join the colors. There's only two colors. You have to make boxes of the colors, like full squares, like 4x4 squares, 2x2 squares. And they disappear, and you get points, and you get scored based on how many squares you can dissolve. You get scored based on, there's cool backgrounds and cool music in this game too. It makes it a worthwhile experience to play this game. I mean, really, this is very different from Tetris. I mean, it's different from Tetris. If you like Tetris, I recommend trying this out. Even if you don't like Tetris, but you still like games like this, you might still enjoy this. It's also it's more like Columns actually than Tetris. You know, Columns, a Sega Genesis game that's very much like Tetris, but only different, which makes it, unique, but different enough from Tetris. And Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine was another game on the Genesis that also did something like that as well. So this game's really fun as well. It has cool visuals too, and cool music, and cool sound effects. What's not to like about this game, really? I mean, if you're into this game, if you're into these types of games, you're out of your mind not to play this game. This game truly is it's like one of those really great puzzle games that no one ever talks about. So that's why I like this game. It is very fun and enjoyable. I like the music in it too. I play this game. I haven't even played this game as much as I played other games like the next Tetris, and I seem to have mastered this game pretty much. I played the next Tetris a lot when I was a kid growing up, but this I haven't played as much. I only got this more recently, and yeah, this is very fun, I would say so myself. That's where I have to base where there's that guy in space in the background you can see, where he's like orbiting the Earth or some planet from the looks of it. I don't know why they chose that as a background, whose idea that was exactly, but, well, that's what they chose, that's what they wanted. I wonder if that guy in the background's getting dizzy at all from all this. Then again, when you're in space, if this gravity is different, you never know what could happen. It's its own existence, its own unique reality. I guess you could call it that. And that square, but that's a special square, allows for more of those squares is all. I'm sure they're called exactly. Like I said, I'm still somewhat new at this game. I play enough to master it, but there's still a lot I don't know about this game. This is a good game to play as a tournament game. They do Tetris tournaments, why not this? I wonder if that 16-year-old boy that mastered Tetris, I wonder if he'd be any good at this. I'd challenge him to a game of this any day. I bet he'd beat me, though. Because he's clearly better at gaming than I am. They should do tournament challenges for this game where they have prizes and things like that. I'd totally compete in those. And there's a competitive mode in this game, so it's like a one-on-one competition mode. So, yeah, you could do that too. And there's multiplayer as well, as you could guess, in this game. So, yeah, that's what there's to know about this game. I'm not sure if this game was released on anything else or not. But I know it's on PS2, and PS2, a lot of people have PS2s. A lot of people bought a PS2 back in the 2000s. Some of the best games made in the 2000s came out of the PS2. And a lot of classics like Ape Escape 3 and Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Grand Theft Auto, some of the Grand Theft Auto games, and yeah, and I'll be playing more PS2 games in the future as well. I have a lot of PS2 games, not as much as I do have PS1 games, but I do have a lot of PS2 games, and I will eventually be playing those too. I will eventually be making videos of my PS2 games, because I have a lot of PS2 games. And you can see the venue just changes. You can see the background change, and the music just changed. Even the colors of the squares just changed. This looks like Wipeout a lot. Like Wipeout the puzzle game. That's essentially what this game is. That's a good phrase to describe this game. Wipeout the puzzle game. Because the background looks like Wipeout now. Especially Wipeout Pure, that Wipeout game that came out of the PSP in 2005. And the physical look and appearance of this game looks a lot better than Wipeout 3 on the PS1. I was a little bit disappointed with Wipeout 3 on the PS1. I mean, it was a really good game, but why did the visuals have to be so lacking in that game? Come on, it's Wipeout. Ooh, and I just got a lot of squares cleared. Man, that was lucky. Again, just like Tetris, there's a lot of luck involved in this game. You need to know what squares are going to be coming up. You don't know which squares are going to be coming up. It's hard to plan ahead of time, too. It's a lot of this is luck. It's all luck, mostly. Or it's mostly all luck. It's all pretty much relies on luck, essentially. Something that Obi-Wan does not believe in. Luck. Luck of the Irish. Then again, the Irish gave us St. Patrick's Day, which is a drinking holiday, so that's not that good. Bart Simpson got drunk once on St. Patrick's Day. which again wasn't that great. Yeah, so overall, yeah, I say this is a very good puzzle game that I, of course, really like. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's true. I mean, everyone should know about this game. Everyone should play this game. More people should play this game. I bet more people wouldn't fight each other if they knew this game existed. I bet people could take days off work just to play this game. So maybe in some ways, but they don't know about it, so they won't have to keep taking days off work and school and stuff like that. Because I knew kids, when I was in elementary school, I knew kids that would take the day off so they could play Call of Duty or stuff like that. They take a day off school just to play that. But again, I mean, I was never in stuff like that either. I've never been to Grand Theft Auto or anything like that either, which I know a lot of kids take a day off school to play that too. Which I never do. I never take a day off school, or at least not for something like that. Has to be a good reason. Has to be a good reason for it, for me to take a day off school. And it can't be to play a game. And you see the background's changed again. Now we're over a city. It's a major city from the looks of it. I wonder where they got these images from, or where they got the idea of putting these images in the game from, and this music. I wonder whose idea it was for them to come up with a game like this. That's a question I still ask, still hasn't been answered yet. I wonder who came up with this, whose idea it was, who brought up with this. Sometimes I think this game is more fun than Tetris on the N64. Then again, Tetris is very different from this, and I already did a video of Tetris, so if you're interested, go look at that. Go look at Tetris, my Tetris. But that's before I did commentary and videos. I didn't do commentary and videos originally, because I was scared that if I said something, if I spoke to my videos, I'd say something bad or something like that. Then I ended up getting trolled. You know, like Chris Chan, where he keeps getting trolled by all sorts of people. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. I mean, I hate getting trolled. I hate being trolled. I never really got trolled much myself, except for those run-ins I've had of Tammy Newborn, but for the most part, I've never really been trolled, and I don't really want to take the risk of ever getting trolled. That's why I didn't talk much during this, but I realized commentary really does sell. Commentary really does. Even if it's crappy commentary, it still sells. It's still better than no commentary at all. It's still fun and enjoyable to listen to people's stories and things, so I decided to do commentary, because I realized it's better that way. I think I'm going to be gaming over here soon. I'm going to game over here soon, pretty soon. But nope, I'm putting up a good fight. Not without a fight, I always say. I think it's game over time now. Yep, game over. Hey, second place. That's a good score. That's a very good score. Yeah, Franco. Who played this? James Franco. Ray Phoenix signing out.